Where's his beard gone? Well, the two are kinda related. That's right, they're linked together. You see, since New Year's Day, I had loads of plans to get lots and lots of videos out, but I've had COVID, so I've had a bad cough, a scratchy throat, and generally felt and looked like death. Now, these past few days now, I've started to feel a little better, and whenever I feel a little better, I decide to have a shave, almost to cleanse myself if you like, make sure there's no viruses lurking on the old beard. So that's what I did, and immediately as I did it, I regretted it, absolutely regretted it. I look about 12, not only do I look 12, I look like an egg without my cap on, don't I? So no cap, no beard, and I just look like a big giant egg. Anyway, without a beard, people will be questioning whether I'm still northern. Talking about north and south, I got a book for Christmas from my brother-in-law. Now he lives down south, that's right, he's a Londoner. And the book he got is this Cockney Rhyming Slang Dictionary. So, what I thought, it might be a good idea for me to learn a little bit of this, because whenever I go to London, I can't understand a word them southerners say, and I don't think they can understand me. So we've got this book, so let's learn a few together, shall we? Now I've not picked anywhere, I've only had a quick look, so we'll read them as we go. Now the first one, Adam and Eve. It means believe. Can you believe it? Adamant is pants. Air Force is sauce. Air gunner is stunner. I can't imagine saying, hey, that lass over there, she's an air gunner, can you? Anyway, airs and graces, Epsom races, Ajax is tax, Alan Wickers is knickers. Now that's British personality from 1990s, that. Alexander the Great is plate. Alfred the Great is weight. Alligator later, as in, we all know that one, don't we? As in, see you later. Alligator, in a while. Crocodile. Almond rocks is shocks. Apple fritter is bitter. Apple pips is lips. Apples and stairs is stairs. Now this is the thing, these Londoners like to make extra words to say a simple word. Daft. It says here though, with apples and pears, stairs. The phrase has its origins in the 19th century, when market and stallholders would arrange their fruit in steps, or stairs with the shiniest apples and pears at the front. April Fools means tools or football pools, and originally was an underworld term for a burglar's tools, but later extended to embrace the craze for doing football pools that was popular in the 1930s. April showers is flowers. Army and Navy is gravy. Now we know nothing about gravy up north. Bet bloody Londoners don't know what gravy is. Ascot races is braces. Attila the Hun, a 2-1 degree result. started like this. The fearsome king of the Huns who died on his wedding night is fondly remembered by students as in congratulations on getting an Attila. I only got a Desmond. Auntie Ela, Umbrella. Auntie Nelly, Belly. Okay. A babbling brook is a crook. Baby Bram is jam. Backseat driver is a skiver. Bacon and eggs is legs. So we might say we see a nice lass. Well, own. Look at the bacon and eggs on the air gunner. Now that does seem a bit odd. Right. Bag of sand is grand, £1,000. A bag of yeast is a priest. Baked bean is the queen. Baked beans is jeans. Baker's dozen means cousin, which is a medieval English bakers would add an extra half a loaf. Yeah, baker's dozen means 13. And basically medieval bakers had had an extra loaf when selling a dozen in order being fined under the terms of the bread and ale for giving short measure. A bald head, such as me, is red, is a snooker term. Ball and bat is a hat. Popular in England before 1914, after which it was largely replaced by tit for tat. So ball and bat were hat, but now people say tit for tat is hat. Ball of lead is head, used in the British Army during the First World War, but now obsolete. A ballet dancer is a chancer. Now if you don't know what a chancer is, it's someone who takes risks. Balloon car is a saloon car. Balmy breeze is cheese. Band of hope is soap. That's crackers. Bangers and mash is cash. Slash means urinate, have a wee. So I'm off for bangers and mash behind alleyway, maybe. A bar of soap is another word for pope. Barbed wired is tired. I just want to point out now that if you ever go to London, unless you're in the East End of London, you're probably not going to come across that much Cockney rhyming slang. So don't worry too much about it if you're planning on your trip to England and you're thinking now, bloody hell, they've got a whole new language, I'll never understand all this. A barnet fair is hair. Basil Fawlty is Balti. If you don't know who Basil Fawlty is, he's a character played by John Cleese in the sitcom Fawlty Towers. Bat and Wicket Ticket. Battle cruiser is a pub. It's a strong word that for pub. Battle of Waterloo is stew. Beano and Dandy is shandy. If you don't know what Beano and Dandy is, Beano and Dandies were a children's comic back in early part of last century, I guess. Beans on toast is post. Bear's paw is saw. Bees and honey, money. Now that's an old word that. First recorded in 1892, the phrase may be comparing the industry of bees and humans. Bees work hard to produce honey, and if humans work hard, they earn money. Makes sense then, doesn't it? Bees and honey is money. Beeswax is tax. Beggar, my neighbour. On the labour. To do with labour, exchange, going back to 1861, that one. Bell ringers, fingers. Benny Hill, till or drill. Bernie Flint is skint. If you don't know what skint is, it means you've got no money. Bessie Braddock, haddock. Bethnal Greens means jeans. Before the bear is a hare. Before maybe, before the bear. Again, that's from the Beano comic. Big dippers is slippers. Big ears and noddy is body. Bill and Ben is 10. Billy Oddie and Ben is foddy. Okay. Billy Bunter is punter. Billy Button is mutton. Billy Liar is tire. Bird lime is time. Bird's nest is chest. Biscuits and cheese is knees. Black and white is night. I can't imagine saying black and white when I'm off to bed. Black Maria is fire. That's actually come from police, from America, that. Black Maria was first heard in the 19th century America to describe a police van carrying prisoners, but over here it means fire. Blackadder is ladder. Blackpool Tower is shower. Blackwall Tunnel is funnel. Apparently after the tunnel under the Thames that opened in 1897, 7 people were killed during its construction. Blind man's buff is snuff. Now, if you don't know what snuff is, it's not what modern kids sniff, but they used to sell it in bars and it was called snuff. And old men used to sniff it, and I think it had nicotine in it. Blue moon is spoon. Bloody Mary is scary. After Queen Mary the First, and her nickname was Bloody Mary for being ruthless. Bo Diddy is diddly. Bo Peep is sleep. Board and plank is yank. Now I don't know if they're referring to yanking something or if they mean you Americans. Board and plank kind of makes sense, don't it? Because you'd have a board and plank when your ship got to America. Bob Dylan is villain. Bobby Moore is score. A score is £20. Boddy and Doyle is boil. Boiled beef and carrot is claret. Blood. In boxing, claret is slang term for blood, and in rhyming slang that becomes boiled beef and carrot after the Cockney music hall song Boiled Beef and Carrots. Boiler house is spouse. So spouse is your other half. Boots and socks is pox. Borrow and beg is egg. Now that was used during the Second World War. When there were food shortages, eggs could often be obtained by borrowing or begging. So borrow and beg, egg. Bottle and stopper, copper. Copper isn't a police officer. Bottle of beer, ear. Bottle of booze, news. Bottle of cola, bowler. Isn't a bowler hat, not one of these, this is a flat cap. Bottle of rum is bum, is in your bottom. Bottle of sauce, horse. Bottle of scotch is watch. Bottle of water is daughter. Bottle of wine is a fine or a penalty. Bow and arrow is sparrow. Who killed Cock 1744, I set the sparrow with my bow and arrow. Okay. Bow and quiver means liver. Ball of fruit is a suit. Ball the hoop is soup. Even ball of fruit is soup, and ball the hoop is soup. Box of toys is noise. That's true, innit? Because kids with a box of toys makes a lot of noise. Bram Stoker is joker. Brandy butter is nutter. Brandy snap is slap. Brass band means hand. Brass tracks is facts. Bread and butter, nutter and gutter. Nutter or gutter. Bread and cheese means sneeze. Bread and honey equals money. Bread and jam is tram. Bread and lard, hard. You might say, it's a bit of bread and lard. Bread knife is wife. Brine is gin. Bricks and mortar means daughter. Okay. Brixton riot means diet. Brown Bess is yes. Brown bread is dead. Now brown bread, that's one that I think gets used quite a lot even up north. How's old Albert doing? I think he's brown bread. Bruce Lee equals key. Bruno Nagotti is totty. Brussels sprout, Boy Scout or to shout. Byron and Mace stays. Bubble and squeak, beak or speak. Bubblegum is another word for bum. Buck and door is snow. Bucket afloat, goat. Bucket and pail, jail. Bugs Bunny is money. Bull and cow is raw. Bulldozer is poser. Bunsen burner, a nice little earner. That makes sense. Named after the German chemist Robert Wilhelm Bunsen. This phrase could be linked to bunch, a common term for money in the 19th century. Burlington Bertie means 30. Burnt cider or burnt cinder, window. Bushel and peck is neck. A butcher's hook is to have a look. A buttered bun is one. Buttons and bows is doors. Okay, we're on to C now. So we're only part way through this. We're only part way through this, maybe 15-20 minutes in. I think what I'll do is I'll do C. So we'll do A to C in this particular video. And then we'll come back to it another day. And I might have more of a B a day. But only if you want me to come back to it. So if you do, comment below that you're enjoying this and I will be back. So, cab, rank. That's bank. Cain and Abel, table. Collard and Bowser's, trousers. Camden Town is brown. It's in a halfpenny. Can of Coke, a joke. That one makes sense, doesn't it? Canal boat is dot. Canterbury Tales is Wales. Captain Bligh is pie. Captain Cook is luck. Captain Hook is book. Captain Kirk, Dirk or work. That actually comes from the Starship Enterprise, that. Captain Morgan is organ. means log is bog, which is another word for toilet. Car park is narc, which is a police informant. Cardboard box is pox. Car rosa is posa. Carlo gatta is batty. Carving knife means wife. Cash and carry is married. Cat and mouse is house. Cats and mice is dice. Centre half is scarf. Chain and locket is pocket. German mow means cow. Chalk farm means arm. Charles James Fox is box. But a box at a theatre took to show. Charlie Brown means clown. Charlie Chan means a tan. Charlie Drakes means brakes on a car, that is. Charlie Mason, basin. Charlie Prescott means waistcoat. Charlie Pride is ride. Charlie Smirkle is Burke. Charlton Athletic is pathetic. Charm and flattery is battery. Chaz and Dave means shave, like what I've done. Cheddar cheese is keys. Cheese grater is waiter. Cheese quaver is favour, raver. Cheltenham gold is gold. Cherry hogs is dogs. As in not just your pet dog, but as in greyhound racing dogs. Cherry pie is lie. Cherry ripe is pipe. Cherry chase is face. Chew the fat is to have a chat. I think a lot of you do that though, we all chew the fat now and again. Chicken dinner equals winner. Again, that's another saying that has come up north. Chicken oriental is mental. Chicken's neck is check. Chimney and shut is foot. China plate is a mate. A mate is in a friend, a pal. Chip butty means nutty, but we like chip butties up north. Chips and peas is knees. Chitty bang bang is Cockney rhyming slang. So that's what it actually means. Chitty bang bang is Cockney rhyming slang. Chocolate eclair is prayer. Chocolate fudge is a judge. Christmas cheer is beer. Clickety click is 66. Used in World War I, that. Before it became well known in the bingo halls. Cladhopper is copper. Again, copper means a police officer. Close pegs is legs. Comb and sack is black. Goes and coke is broke, as in you've got no money, you're penniless. Coat and badge is catch. Coat hanger is a clanger. I'm not quite sure what that one says, so we'll move on. Cock and hen is 10. Cock sparrow is barrow. Cocker say no, say so. Coldstream cards is cards, as a playing card game. Collar and tie is the lie. Colonel blimp is shrimp. Colonel Gaddafi means a cafe. Comedy Dave means rave. Conman boil is a boil, a spot. A conger eel is to squeal or inform on, so you're writing someone out to police again. A lot of these Cockney rhyming slang had to do with law enforcement, aren't they? constant screamer, Constantina. Cooking fat is cat. Corn on the cob is job. Corned beef is chief. Corns and bunions is onions. Corn wool, pull, chat up. Corn wool is the pull. Chat up and eyes looking like eye. Cough and choke is smoke. Count your louses is trousers. Country cousin, a dozen. Couple of bob, a job. She weird a couple of bob to me always meant you had a few quid in your pocket. Cow and calf, half a pint of beer, cow and calf. Cream cookie, a bookie someone who takes bets. Green crackered, meaning you're knackered, you're tired, you want to go to sleep. Cribbage pegs is legs, crown jewels is tools. Might mean tools, but crown jewels means your man's bits, eh? Crust to bed is head. Current bun is a Sun newspaper. Custard and jelly is telly. Custard creams is dreams. Cuts and scratches is matches. Cutty shark is lawn shark. Cynthia pain is a stain. Okay, that brings us to the end of C. Now, I reckon that'll be enough for today, don't you? I think we've learnt quite a lot. For one, if you can remember any, I think we have learnt that the Londoners are a bit mental. That they make more words to say one word than they need to. And they have a lot of slang and terminology for talking about either the police force or some news talking to the police force. But they are all a bit dodgy down London, especially in East End. Anyway, I think that'll bring us to the end today. Now, if you'd like me to read more on there, then drop me a comment below. And before we go, I've got a little message to say hello to a girl in Hawaii. And you're welcome here anytime you like. And I hope when you do visit England again, you do drop by for a cup of tea and a chat. And that reminds me, if any of you would like a little message